Shop assistants, students, construction workers, all newcomers to France's food banks, as the coronavirus crisis creates waves of people who had never expected to need help with their groceries.
Before the crisis, I never thought I'd be here. I work while studying, earning 500 to 600 euros a month, so I thought it was enough. I never thought I'd have to come here.
Natalia, seen here from behind and who didn't want to speak on camera, says that the fear of being laid off permanently doesn't bear thinking about.
With all the loans we have, the children, parental leave, and then being furloughed, it's been difficult for us to survive financially.
Food banks rely on distribution centres to stockpile the goods: sugar, pasta, cheese, milk and fresh fruit and vegetables, all donated by local stores and retail chains. This is one of the 2 food bank suppliers in the Paris region. They provide to more than 200 charities who come here to pick up their order and then distribute at a local level. The president has talked about the COVID-19 pandemic creating a social crisis as well as a health and economic crisis. The government warning that up to 8 million people in France might need food aid by the end of the year.
During lockdown, schools were closed, so children couldn't eat at canteens, which are really cheap or even free. And suddenly, these families had to pay to feed their kids twice a day, 7 days a week. So these families that were already on the edge are now in an even more precarious situation.
But the problems created by the lockdown have not receded. Schools are back, but the threat of job cuts for parents is looming. The new government says it wants to get the economy firing again. But the increase in those needing help getting food and drink shows that France's economic problems run deep, beginning at the foundations of society as people struggle just to put a meal on the table. Ross Cullen, CGTN, Paris.